Welcome again. The next talk is Turn Your Spare Laptop or Any Other Device as a Server by Orendra Singh and Vignesh. Orendra works as a full stack developer and passionate about participating in open source community. And Vignesh is a volunteer technologist at sflc.in. Let's start the talk.
Hi everyone, I'm Orendra and I'm a full stack developer work at Software Freedom Law Center India and he is my colleague Vignesh. You can also introduce.
I'm a knowledge freedom. Hi. Hello. Yeah. Hi. I'm a knowledge freedom enthusiast who believes in free knowledge. I work as a volunteer technologist in SFLC. Yeah.
Yes, so let's go through some introduction. Um, so question, do you have a spare laptop at home and wondering if it is just part of a trash to your home? I was also wondering the same few days back or a few weeks back. Then I thought that I can use it some way, like use it as a home server or create it as a file backup server. So from there, I got this idea to create my home laptop as a home server only. So for that, this is my laptop, which is 10 years back, like old laptop. Somehow I managed to fix this and make it work by replacing all the touchpad and screen, everything else, because everything was damaged. Yes, so this is my Raspberry Pi, which I took with me. You can see here, which I just connected with the power bank to make it work. To show you all demonstration, here, this fan is also a part of some spare laptop, which was not working, that I just installed it on the Pi so that it can cool itself. So this was just demonstration of what I'm going to talk about in this talk. Well, this is not a new thing for so many people here, and many people here already tried doing such kind of stuff. But this is for college students and so many other people who never did this and want to try this, right? And I'm not able to make my slides beautiful because yesterday my laptop died because of some reason, and I don't know, I'm also trying to fix this now only. So that's why my slides are only text heavy. Otherwise, I thought it to make more beautiful. So really sorry for that. Yes, how do we start this? Many of you have used Nginx or local host run, like, right, to share your local port or to share your uh, laptop stuff or local port stuff to the internet. But I thought that sharing your information or sharing your local port over some other services like Nginx, localhost, or some other services is kind of risk for your privacy as well, and also not good to your data. So on that day, I was trying to do the reverse proxy over SSH, but it was terminating after just 2-3 minutes if I don't do anything, or if server loads get higher. So it was stopping. So on that day, I was thinking to create it more efficiently and to find new ways. So I discussed with a few of my colleagues and also with college students or with some interns that what can be the way I can use that. So they suggested me to use a static IP to create a direct connection between your laptop and into a world of internet. But I thought like paying extra 200, 300 rupees per month is quite a big thing if we pay that much extra every month, right? For just this stuff. So I had a Oracle free instance, which is lifetime free instance that Oracle Cloud provides. And I'm not promoting Oracle here by saying that. So this is just my personal experience. And they provide 1 GB of RAM and 250 GB of storage for free. So I thought that instance is just lying down somewhere, and also my laptop. So why not create a link and try to do something? As I was a beginner in the field of system administration and using Linux and doing any other stuff over the server. So I was like, how I will be able to do that? So that took around a month to completely set up everything from my side, like installing WireGuard as a VPN server, and also again installing WireGuard client on my laptop and configure everything. Okay, so uh, after doing everything, uh, someday night at 4 a.m., everything got worked, and I was like super happy on that day that wow, now everything got worked. And for demonstration, I could also show you the home server linking or few sites which I have installed on my home server that you can browse, like pass.orendra.com. That is completely hosted on my home server, and orendra.com/blog is also hosted from my home server itself, which is running 24/7. And why I chosen this VPN service and not gone through the static IP, which I already told you, that I don't want to pay extra and also want a secure connection. So let's suppose if we are using something over VPN, that is already end-to-end encrypted again, because that follows the encryption thing in between. And I'm sorry if I say something wrong here, because there are so many people who are higher in knowledge than me. So maybe like I might say something wrong in terms of technologies. Yes, but I chosen this way to make it more secure. So if someone try to access my server, they can only get my server IP, right? Then they need to go to my home server as well in order to get the access to my another server, which is lying or which is working over the reverse proxy through my server itself. So this is more secure method as well. Let me change the slide as well. Okay. So here are some features of using the home server, which you can also read here, like consistent connectivity, encrypted transmission of data, and robust security. And like, and there is also a very good thing here. So let's suppose if you don't want to browse your home network or home stuff over the internet, then you can just cut the internet and then can directly browse from your mobile over the local host, right? That is also the benefit here. So I thought this is the very good method which I should try and which I should tell everyone. And this is also my first talk, so I don't know like how it will be, but yes, I just thought it to give it a try. And there are a few issues with me, like I can't speak really well from my childhood. I have stammering issues, so that's like I might stop sometime while speaking, but I'm trying my best. Okay, so here are a few things which you can see for creating a home server, like static IP you can have. That is the very straightforward way. And another is VPN, which I'm going to explain you how that will work and how you will set up it. Reverse proxy, that is over SSH, which you can try simply like forward any port of your laptop over SSH through port 22. Okay, so we will be using this strategy VPN setup. So for creating a home server, first of all, you need a server or instance with any specification, like 512 MB of RAM or 1 GB of RAM, or a minimum storage like 40 GB of storage you can have to create a server only. Then you need to set up a WireGuard server there. Set up the WireGuard server is kind of time-taking task, so I skipped this in this tutorial. But for that, you can also follow my blog, orendra.com/blog. There I have explained everything in very detailed steps. So from there, you can install it like very easily, not an issue. So after installing WireGuard VPN, on your server, then you can download a configuration file which you will get from there, and and at your home server, which is lying at your home, you also need to install a WireGuard client, which will be connecting to your server through VPN server. So for that, you need to install WireGuard client at your home server, and then put the configuration file which you have just downloaded from your server to your client or to your home server, which is lying down at your home. Okay, and after a successful connection, you can see that your home server and your server are both on the same network. Okay, so you will get a local IP like 10.66.5, something like that. Okay, for demonstrating that, I have created a very basic diagram which you can see here. This is my home server, and this is internet which is lying down in between. Okay, so what I do, so let's suppose these are my clients like my any mobile or any other kind of device, and I want to connect it through my home server. Okay, so I can connect that through two methods. One is local network, which gets created after I connect through the Wi-Fi at my home, and there is another method which is through internet that connects through the VPN, which I have just self-hosted on my server, and took my home server on internet. Okay, so when any request goes to the internet, it does a reverse proxy through my server to my home server. So if anyone don't know here reverse proxy, then I think it might be a typical thing to understand them. But for here, you can just know that if some request comes to A, then you can reverse that request to any other port or any other address, wherever you want to take it. Okay, so that is called reverse proxy. It means a request coming to orendra.com, then you can internally pass that request to some other internal IP or internal port. Okay, that is the reverse proxy. So you can choose any cloud like AWS, GCP, Oracle Cloud, or any other cloud you can choose to create that server. And then if any request comes there, then you can directly reverse proxy that request to your home server. And your home server is done, I think. Okay, that is the only very easy thing you can follow to set up your home server with higher security, I can say, because you don't need to worry about more in terms of if you are creating it with a static IP. Here, VPN is also handling the encryption at its level, and also your server and also your spare laptop IP is not getting exposed over the internet anyway, because your main server IP is only getting exposed, right? So I think that's all for today in this talk. And here are our contacts. You can contact us if you face any issue or want to troubleshoot or debug any issue. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask us just right now.
Do we have any questions? Nothing on IRC as well. Thanks, Orendra and Vignesh, for the talk. That's all.
Thanks.